Good morning, Nigeria. Welcome to NaijaNews roundup of top newspaper headlines in Nigeria for today, Friday, 27th September 2024. SGF lists Tinubu's achievement ahead independence celebration. The Secretary to the Government of the Federation, George Akume, has asserted that the current administration has made considerable strides in enhancing the daily lives of Nigerians. Speaking at a World Press Conference on Thursday, commemorating the 64th independence anniversary, Akume emphasized the introduction of the Presidential Compressed Natural Gas (CNG) initiative. According to Akume, this initiative has significantly alleviated transportation difficulties for many citizens. Nigeria should not be importing food, says Edun. The Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edun, has outlined a plan aimed at reducing Nigeria's reliance on food imports. Speaking at a press conference in Abuja ahead of the country's 64th Independence Day celebration, the minister emphasized the increasing domestic agricultural production and enhancing food security is central to the government's economic recovery strategy. Edun stated firmly, Nigeria should not be importing food, highlighting the government's vision of achieving self-sufficiency in food production. Bobrisky, federal government suspends senior prison officers. The federal government on Thursday suspended the officers in charge of maximum and minimum custodial centers, Kirikiri, Lagos State. The decision was taken after an audio leak indicating that cross-dresser Idris Okoye, popularly known as Bobrisky, was convicted of a crime and sentenced to 6 months in jail, was given an apartment outside the custodial center. Secretary of Civil Defense, Correctional, Fire and Immigration Services Board, CDCFIB, Jafairu Ahmed, disclosed this in a statement released in Abuja, said the suspension of officers is allowed for further investigation on various allegations, assuring that the outcome would be made public when it is concluded. Governor Ododo hiding Yaya Bello in Kogi Government House, says EFCC. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, has accused the Kogi State Governor Usman Ododo of hiding his predecessor Yaya Bello at the state government house. The EFCC said that through his actions, Ododo has made himself an accomplice in crime, even though he enjoys immunity as a sitting governor. The allegations were made on Thursday by EFCC spokesperson Wilson Uwajeren during an interview with Arise TV. He also accused Bello of insincerity and evasion for failing to present himself before Justice Emeka Nwite of the Federal High Court in Abuja, despite a court order. Nigeria did not lose $49.8 billion under my watch, says Jonathan. Former President Goodluck Jonathan has refuted claims made by the 16th Emir of Kano, Muhammadu Sanusi II, in his recently launched book regarding a purported loss of $49.8 billion during his administration. Speaking in Abuja at the book launch titled Public Policy and Agent Interests: Perspective from the Emerging World, Jonathan emphasized that such a significant financial loss would have rendered the country incapable of meeting its salary obligations. Court sentences of a bank robbery suspects to death. Justice Alima Salman of Kwara State High Court has declared the 5 accused individuals responsible for the Ofa robbery cases guilty of unlawful firearm possession, robbery with a weapon, and negligent manslaughter. Justice Salman gave the verdict on Thursday while presiding over the case. She sentenced the accused persons to death by hanging. NaijaNews recalled that the Ofa robbery incident happened in 2018. The suspects were charged with criminal conspiracy to rob banks, murder of 9 policemen, and other citizens. Edo election. INEC presents certificate of return to Okpebholo. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has officially presented a certificate of return to the All Progressive Congress APC candidate, Monday Okpebholo, following his victory in the Edo State governorship election. The presentation took place at INEC headquarters in Abuja on Thursday, solidifying Okpebholo's position as the elected governor. Okpebholo emerged victorious in the election held on September 21st, where he secured a total of 291,667 votes, defeating his closest rival, Asue Godalo of the People's Democratic Party (PDP). Cabinet reshuffle. Only the president knows who will go or stay, says Bawala. A former campaign spokesperson for the Atiku Abubakar's presidential campaign in 2023, Daniel Bawala, says only President Bola Tinubu knows members of his cabinet who will be sacked or those who will be retained. According to him, anyone who says he or she knows who will be retained or sacked in the imminent cabinet reshuffle is only second-guessing. Dangote Refinery disclose cost of petrol, says House of Representatives. The House of Representatives has asked the owner of Dangote Refinery, Aliko Dangote, to reveal the real cost he's selling petroleum from his refinery to NNPC Limited and other major marketers. The lawmakers made the demand following a motion moved by Oboku Ofoji on Thursday during plenary. NNPC Limited has claimed to be buying petrol at 898 naira per litre from Dangote. However, the refinery disputed the figure, stating that it is selling less than the amount. Speaking on the situation, the lawmakers asked NNPC to disclose the amount the refinery is paying for crude oil. Edo election. I have a lot of evidence to win the case at tribunal, says PDP's Ighodalo. The candidate for the People's Democratic Party (PDP) in the recently concluded governorship election in Edo State, Asue Ighodalo, has expressed strong confidence that he will reclaim his supposedly stolen mandate at the Edo State Election Petition Tribunal. However, while appearing at Channels Television Politics today, Ighodalo asserted that the election resulting in Ekwebelo's election as governor was neither free or fair. He further noted that his legal team has pinpointed over 150 polling units where the bimodal voter accreditation system BVAS was not utilized. That's the top Nigerian newspaper headlines for today. Read more Nigerian news on NaijaNews. See you again tomorrow.